Hey everyone, let me fix my audio. Can you talk? Hello?
Hey y'all. Um so for anybody who can't hear or needs help requesting, there should be a hand on the bottom. You're gonna click that hand and then we're gonna accept you. If you're having a hard time hearing, you're gonna click the buttons, 3 dots in the top right corner, and you're gonna
Um,
click voice settings. And you're gonna make sure your volume is up, your soundboard volume is up, etc. Also, if you want us to be a little bit louder, you're gonna swipe up where it shows the hand, the little chat box, and then the red thing, and you're gonna change your audio output to speaker. So and then it's gonna be a little bit louder for you. And that's it.
can you check your text when you get a second? I'm gonna text you the roles that, um, I'd like us to enforce or you since you're doing it. If that's okay. Just when you get a sec, I gotta type one more thing. And I clicked to let people up.
Yeah,
Okay.
also I was just gonna come and explain that. Say if we accept you, I think there's gonna be something that pops up around the Anita, if you don't mind me borrowing you for a second. When you came to after we accepted you to come up, what did you have to click in order to make it possible?
I
Okay.
accident. Oh, can you hear me? Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to push that button. If you want to drop me, that's fine. I don't know how to get out of it. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
well, can you just tell me what you pressed to
Just the
accept it?
hand. Just the
Just
hand, and then it just says accept.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to click accept, or in order to actually come up. Okay.
I'm accepting people and it's like one's coming up. I'm not sure what changed. Did this update or
I
something?
mean, no, they have to accept it on their end, and then they're accepting or they're denying it. So,
Gotcha.
you know, I mean, since you're already unmuted, do you want to go first? Oh, okay. Carly, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go. You may hear my kiddos in the background, so I apologize for the noise, but I just wanted to say, that I've been watching you for a long time, Lisa, and I'm also a recovering addict. I've been clean since 2017, and I just want to say, like, despite all the hate that you get, despite all the hate that you get as well, Kim, any progress is progress. And I'm proud of you for just even admitting the things you've admitted and being true and truthful. From what I believe, you're being truthful from all the discords that I've been watching. And I just want you to know that, like, I'm rooting for you. I'm all the way in Canada, but I'm rooting for you. And I just wish nothing but the best for both you guys. And that's just all I wanted to say.
That took a lot of courage for you to come up here and say that, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, like I said, I don't have any questions. I went through a lot of trauma in my life too. Like, I lost my mom when I was 23 years old suddenly, and then I lost my dad to suicide 6 months later. I lost my kid.
I'm sorry.
I've been through a
Sorry.
lot of crap, and I know how hard addiction is, and I still think about it all the time. And it is not easy. So people that haven't faced addiction have no clue how hard it is to get out of it. And, you know,
I might just hang out.
and just having the courage to just even talk about it and share how you feel and those raw feelings that you're feeling, that takes like the first step of just realizing that, you know, you are hurting and you're human and it's not okay. I watch people bully you and harass you and are just mean to both you guys, and it's sickening. And, you know, bullying is another leading cause of suicide, and then it's not going to help you get better. We need to be lifting you up. Yeah, maybe not giving you money, but lifting you up and helping you. And when you're ready, you're going to be ready. And hopefully that's soon. That's what I pray for. But, you know, that's all up to you in your hands. And I just want to know that, like, you're not alone at all.
I
That's
appreciate that.
very beautiful. Thank you, Carly. I'm so sorry for your loss. That must suck to have to deal with so much loss in your life, especially to addiction. You know.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys letting me up. And Lisa, I'm cheering for you. I just hope you know that you can do this. You really can.
And you don't have to have a question. You can just, yeah, I said grievances, likes, dislikes, anything, right? So I
Yeah.
appreciate
Thank you. I don't know how to drop myself down, but so if anyone knows.
Okay. Final delivery. You can go now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just have a serious question. I'm not asking us to offend you or anything like that. Okay, you said you've been on methadone, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's for opiate use and your drug of choice is crack. Like, what did you get put on methadone for? If you don't mind me asking.
I did H for a couple months when I was 18, 19.
Oh my, okay. All right. Yeah, I've been on it like a long time and I was just wondering. But thank you for letting me come up and ask you that question.
Have
Yeah,
a good
no,
night.
You too.
Sorry, Lisa. Did you want to say something else?
no, I was just gonna say the same thing. Thank you.
Okay, Sandy, it's your turn.
You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi. I just want to say, good luck. We're rooting for you. I know that things can get better for you, and I hope and pray. I didn't want to come up here to be mean. And I think all the people that come up here and are nasty and mean should be booted because that's not helping you at all. So that's all I wanted to say. I was really curious to see how this all worked anyway, because I'm new to this
Yeah, me
and I've
too.
been watching you for a very long time. So I
Thank
just
you.
want to say, I just want to say good luck. I'm praying for you, and I wish you the best. And you guys can go ahead and drop me.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your weekend.
You too, sweetheart.
Bye.
Okay, Tuck. Okay, we can't hear you. So it's either something to do with your mic. You might have to go into your profile settings to make sure that you have it set up. So if you actually click the down arrow on the top left, you click the picture of you in the bottom right, click the settings, scroll down and click voice and do voice like oh, that's the same thing. Web browser support, appearance, midnight quest, clips, connections. Nope. I don't fucking know. Okay, or if you just click the top right button. Okay, the knockdown, whatever. Okay. Judy, your turn.
Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. Hi. Hi, honey.
Hi, okay, thank you. Lisa, how are you today?
I'm
Want to do a
okay.
mental health check-in with you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm okay today. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely. Kim, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely. I've been watching you for a while now, Lisa. And I generally just kind of sit in silent and watch. But I wanted to get on here and not take up everybody's time. But I do want to, you know, let you know that there are lots of people out here that really do care about you, and I'm generally one of them. And
Appreciate
with that,
that.
of course, I'm a single mother as well. I have a 26-year-old daughter and a 20-year-old son. And my daughter's father, unfortunately, was a victim of the Rack neighborhood. And he was found dead on the freeway here in Seattle in
Oh,
2005.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Um,
Mhm.
with that being said, I've experienced losing my loved one, of course, and my child's father to drugs, as
Mhm.
you have as well.
Yes. Yes.
Um, but I've also witnessed what it does to the child's end of it as well with my daughter.
Right. Yeah. Me too. Yes.
Yeah, I know, and I just want you to know that regardless of what anybody says, you're still human. You're still a woman of God. I know you are.
Yes.
And so I know your kids, and especially with a single mom with your kids and everything. And I just want you to please follow through with what you're saying you want to be doing, which is treatment. I understand. Is that correct?
Yes.
So that you can live the rest of your life with your kids and grow up and help them get past what they're going to endure in the future with everything that's happened in the last several months to you guys and
Mhm.
over the years as well, of course. I
Yeah.
just want you to know that I'm thinking about you, and I hope that you can grasp the help that people are wanting you to receive and to receive it.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you. I know your
I
children are.
absolutely.
And I just want I don't want your children to have to go through losing another parent.
No, I
I've
agree.
been in both shoes, which is odd.
Yeah, I don't want them to ever have to go through what, they feel from their dad either. So I
Right.
understand that. Trust me.
Yeah. But like I said, the last part of this is when it comes to my daughter's father. I hadn't seen him in 4 years before he
Hmm.
passed away, because I was keeping her away from him to protect her.
Well,
I
yeah,
was
of course.
afraid, if she's out and about with him in Seattle on visitation or something, and maybe he owed a dealer some money, or maybe another user, or whatever
Right.
the case may be.
You
I
made
was
the best
afraid.
choice in that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that you can do that as well.
Yeah.
I'm
And I believe in you.
lost, and thank you so much for coming up and saying that. It's probably took a lot of courage. It's not
Yeah.
easy to and express your feelings in front of 300 people, so we appreciate it. But
And Miss Judy, today's the fourth day, and I haven't changed my mind yet. So,
Oh, I'm glad to
just
hear
go
that.
day by day,
Absolutely. Just day by day.
So,
Yeah.
we hope
So
tonight.
you too. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lisa,
all right.
and good luck.
Thank you. All right.
God
Thanks,
bless
honey.
you.
Thank you. You too.
Me again. There's a couple or a few newbies on here. So are we still doing the 2-minute max?
Sure.
Are we still doing the no personal stories?
That wasn't in the list of rules, but yes.
Oh yeah, there doesn't seem to be as many people requesting, so absolutely go for it.
Go for the personal stories. Oh, lovely. Last thing is apparently, Kim, your sister did show you only have one arm on one of her lives or something. So yeah, just thought I'd
But if
let you
you
know
go
that.
look at my actual picture on Rip Off Reporters, I have 2 arms. So thank you. If anybody had 2 eyes, they would actually see in that picture that I have 2 arms.
I
But
wasn't.
you fucking dumb to realize that.
Yeah, I couldn't unmute because I had it up right and was ready, but you did it. I was waiting to see. Okay.
Literally, go look at the picture, the shit picture of me. I have
Well,
2 arms in the picture. Do I not have 2 arms?
you do have 2 arms, but Rip Off Reporters said amputated, which means cut off. I don't know why they use that word.
It never got amputated.
I know, but that's why they're thinking that is because whoever, Rip Off Reporters in quotation said, amputated, which means cut off. I don't know why.
Oh, Jaina.
Yeah, I mean, that's their bad because amputated means cut off. Like,
Yeah, no, they clearly just want attention and sympathy for.
did you ever, which you don't have to, that's not what I'm saying, but did you ever explain about your arm or you just fuck them?
No, I mean, I really don't feel like anyone deserves a story. I felt like my sister
No, I wouldn't say tell the whole story at all. And I'm not going to say anything. I was just asking.
told my story for me. Basically, so if everyone wants to think that that's what my story is, then that's what they can think. One
Well, I
day,
was just about to say, well, no, that's not the story
I
I
know.
got. I know.
Okay.
All right, I was just asking. You do not have to. I was just asking.
I
Whoever.
don't feel like they deserve the answer from me. They really don't. They all think
That's
I'm
okay.
shit. I don't owe anybody anything. They could think really whatever they want about me. It does,
I agree.
you know.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't know if you had ever, said anything.
Now, if I did lose my arm, it would bother me.
Right.
Genuinely, but I didn't. So, like, honestly, doesn't faze me.
It's
And they might think it phases me because I clap back at it,
yeah.
but I mean it doesn't hurt my feelings because it's not true. So I don't know. It's okay.
I know.
Ladybug bitch, you want to go?
Yeah, absolutely. So here we are again. How many hours is this one going to be? When are we going to rehab? Oh, you're on mute, Lisa.
Yeah, sorry about that. As soon as possible. As soon as possible.
Have you called Tech? Tech said she had a room for you. Villain says she has a bed for you.
Doesn't a phone go 2 ways? No. Has
Why
Tech
should
before?
why should Tech have to chase her? Like that's part of going into rehab, though, Kim.
Hey, I'm
Honestly,
chasing her to go into fucking rehab.
I know you are. I've watched you.
Hey,
I mean,
so
I've
then
got issues with
Tech
you, but
can
I'm
do the
just.
same thing. She wants all this acknowledgement. She can get her
She
use her
doesn't want
fucking
acknowledgement. She doesn't
caller.
want acknowledgement.
Then
Lisa
then
needs to
have her
take the
stop
first
adding
step.
people. She already took the first step. She called this morning. Did you
But
not call this morning? Did not. What's her name? What's her mom's? What's the lady's name?
Jess.
Hunter's mom.
Her name's Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter's mom.
Hunter's
Yeah.
mom came up
But at
and
what
called.
point?
Doesn't
what
need to
point?
call her to help and do it. She already did it with Hunter's mom.
But
So
Villain says she has a bed. Tech says she has a bed. All Lisa has to do is reach out and say, I'm ready to go. Like that's what they've said.
that's what they always say. But does the program actually have dosing there?
Yes, that's what they both said. I listened to them this morning.
That's between them and Lisa.
Okay, so why don't you go with her,
Hey,
Kim?
dose facility?
You need help too. You both are junkies. Why don't you go together?
You don't know nothing about me. You know nothing about me. You just know what you hear on the internet.
So you're saying you're clean?
Yeah, I'm clean. I do the Sublocade shot. You're saying I'm not?
No, I'm glad.
Hey then, that's what I thought. No, I'm not. Like, yeah, you are. You're saying I'm not fucking clean. Gina knows nothing about me. She has not been in my fucking life for over 2 years.
Well, I've been saying that about somebody that puts out info about me too, but it doesn't matter.
Just because they read it on the internet doesn't mean it's true. Like, I mean, I can even explain the Tennessee story. The one that Gina tried to make it seem like I, like, fucking almost, like, tried to kill somebody. And, like,
If you
no,
want,
because I don't owe anybody that. They don't deserve to know what happened.
yeah, but ain't that the one they're trying to say jumped or something?
Yeah.
Or is that?
Where I, like, premeditated and almost killed somebody in their sleep. Because that's what Gina said.
See, I don't, like I told you, I don't go on that shit. So I don't see all that crazy shit unless it's brought to me. But what? What did you just say? Premeditated?
Premeditated. It was premeditated. Yep, that's what she's trying to say. But you know what makes me so mad? Is that my sister loves to use the things that happen in my life to grab like attention from other people and sympathy. She can never use her own fucking problems at all.
Well,
Like, she has a lot of problems. A lot. And she can use them for her own sympathy grab and her own attention grab, but she doesn't. She uses my problems.
well, if that's
Been
true,
like that
are
forever.
yours more exciting maybe or more
Of
worth
course
more
they're more
sympathy?
exciting. Of course they're more exciting.
Well, then that's why. There you go. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know Gina personally. I'm just saying, yeah, I've seen it in with certain people in my own life.
And here,
It just happens.
she, like, wants people to feel bad for her because she has me as a sister. She's like, oh my God, please feel bad for me because I have such a piece of shit sister.
Yeah,
Like, everyone just love me more, and she's such a
I
that we don't deserve this. Her family does not deserve this. Please give me sympathy because she beat my niece up. So please sympathize for me and my son who has, because he is so traumatized by it. Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
oh boy, I have one of those too. So what does it say? Scorpion. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so several people have said that, it would be much better for you to go to rehab before you hit jail. I just wanted to read this and get your thoughts on it. The federal wire fraud statute 18 U.S.C. 1343, criminal law that prohibits the use of electronic communication.
You,
Next.
I mean, you could have let her go. I mean, it's fine. It's
Next.
if you're getting aggravated, this is your do what you will.
I'm just on one tonight, I guess. So
You can be on one. It's all good.
Kelly, you want to go?
Sorry, are you talking to me, Kay Tucker? Is there another Kelly?
No, you're already unmuted. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Okay, sorry. So hey Lisa, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm actually my attitude's gotten better from earlier, but thank you for asking.
Yeah, you're welcome. I know you sound a lot better the last couple of days, so that's really awesome for you. But I'm going to start with this. I go to a clinic as well, and it's none of my business if you don't want to answer, but I dose at 100 every day. Are you close to that, or are you way below or above?
I am at 80 right now.
Okay, so you're below me. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I kept noticing that Kim kept saying the other day that you guys were looking or had a doctor that would dose you with both methadone and Suboxone. You do realize that's not possible, right? It will send you into rapid detox.
Yes, I mentioned that on my live that I've never done it personally to myself, but I, I heard horror stories of people that, yeah, it sends you into precipitated withdrawal. Absolutely. I was asking how that could be a thing, was my question.
It absolutely is a thing, and there's hardly nothing you can do to change it.
Yeah,
But I kept hearing, and maybe I heard this wrong, Kim. Maybe I did, but I kept hearing her say, "We found a place that'll get. We got to find a place that'll give her Suboxone with methadone."
Oh, no, no, no.
Rehabs don't do that.
Yeah, no, no.
They're not
I,
gonna do that. So
oh,
that
no,
place
I
right
don't,
there is never gonna be found.
I agree. And that's not what if I'm looking for that, I'm never going to go anywhere.
No, yeah, that's not what we're looking for. We're just looking for some place to dose her dosage at the program.
Hmm.
She can't detox off of the methadone. That's not what she's looking for. She's just looking to detox or get off of the crack.
Okay, well, Lisa, why don't you taper at your clinic?
I can.
But she's just
Well,
not the taper right now. She's actually just like satisfied at where she's at with her methadone. That just
and that's fine. That's
one
fine. And
thing
hey, look, Lisa,
it could be more like one thing at a time,
yeah,
like
I understand that. And Lisa, can your clinic not place you into a medicated assist rehabilitation center?
I don't know about this new one because I've only been there, a couple months since I
Mhm.
transferred. I don't know. I honestly didn't even ask them
Do you
about
not
that.
have a counselor there? Does your clinic not provide, counseling as part of their services?
Yes, I have a counselor. Yes.
Okay, well, when you're ready, and trust me, I get it. It took me years, and I never went to rehab on my own. My choice was find a rehab to go to for 6 to 9 months or go to prison. And guess what happened to me? I went to prison
Prison.
because I wanted to shoot up Dilaudid much
Mhm.
more than get myself clean. I didn't give a shit about my kid. I didn't lose my kids, but I signed over temporary guardianship of my son.
Yeah.
And that was when he was 2, and he'll be 16 in 2 weeks. And it took me years to get him back. But I was so stubborn when the judge said, you can find yourself a private rehab, or I'm going to send you to RSAT, which is Residential Substance Abuse Treatment, which is inside a prison. And instead of me being out in 6 to 9 months with my son, I had to sit in the county jail for 9 months that didn't even count, and then go to RSAT in a prison for 9 more months. So I was gone for 18 months because I was that stupid to choose my DOC over my sobriety and my son
Yeah.
at the
Over
time.
everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's hard. It's very hard, Lisa, but I just got tired of it, and I've been
Mhm.
going to my clinic for over 2 years.
Mhm.
And for a good while of that, I still used Dilaudid every day. I didn't care. Did not care. I still used every day. But I just got tired. And I threw my kid away. I threw all my syringes away. I broke everything I had. So my hope for you is that eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I'm truly afraid for you smoking crack along with methadone, that you're going to have a stroke or a heart attack because your body doesn't know what to do, whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down.
Yeah. That's
And
what
my
I said.
fear for you is that somebody's going to find you in a gutter, Lisa.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said earlier too. I said nobody wants to stop using, that's an addict, but the wanting to desire has to be, has to outweigh, you know what I mean? The high and the whatnot, you got to get so sick and tired of it, and it has to outweigh, you know, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, nobody wants to be like, oh, I don't want to get high anymore. No, of course, nobody's going to say that, but you have to want everything else more. You know what I mean? It has to
Exactly.
outweigh it, and that's the point that I had to get to.
Well, Lisa, I truly hope for your sake and for, Jace's sake and Abby's sake. And I don't know if your grandchild is a girl or a boy or what its name is, but I hope for their sake, but for your sake above all else, because it doesn't matter unless you want it. You can't do it for anyone else. Because if you were going to do it for someone else, I believe you would have done it before they took Jace.
Yeah, that's the hard reality I figured out
But
when they did take them.
But at night, when you're laying there and it's just you and your thoughts, that should make you angry enough to want to change. That should make you angry enough at yourself to say, fuck this, I'm done, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of every time I say something, whether it's the truth or not, that people are going to call me a liar. And Lisa, God forbid, what if something does happen to you one day and you're walking around your dad's neighborhood and you fall out and everybody thinks you're just pulling a stunt for attention and nobody
Yeah.
helps you?
Could
The boy who
could
cried
happen.
wolf. It can definitely happen. It can happen to anyone. And I saw the pictures that that your sister put out. I would think if you've been using, how long have you been using? Did you say 19 years?
No, I've been on methadone 19 years.
Okay. So how long have you been on Klonopins?
I've been prescribed Klonopins like 3 years. 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years.
So if you were taking your normal dose, you obviously would not be like that. To
I
to
don't
to
take
the
them.
to the general public, it looked like you had taken something with fent or done heroin or something to make you just nod the hell out. That did not look like the picture of someone that was sleeping the way you were sitting.
No, I had taken, my Klonopin and probably nodded out, sitting up.
Yeah. And that's scary because your sister claimed that she couldn't wake you up, that she tried several times to wake you up and couldn't.
I don't know. I'm not going to call her a liar, but I don't know that for a fact. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Possible. I don't know. I don't remember her doing that. So.
Well, Lisa, I really think that you owe it to yourself to want better for yourself and to do better for yourself. And for all these people who tell you to get a job, you can't get a job because you can't function. You're not a functioning addict whatsoever. Somebody said that yesterday too, that you were a functioning addict. You're
Oh,
nowhere near a
somebody said
functioning
that.
addict.
Tell them I got some. Never mind.
But a functioning addict gets up, can go to work, and function in public, and nobody would ever know. I did that for a decade. No
Big
one
Cole
ever
was a
knew.
functioning addict. He absolutely was. He'd go to work sick, high, and everything in between, and nobody could call it unless you knew him personally. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well,
I
I
know
was talking
exactly what
about,
you mean, and I am absolutely not one of those.
yeah. Well, I just my hope for you is that you get sick and tired of it, and you're gonna have to cut ties with everything. You're gonna have to get off TikTok. You're gonna have to get off Discord. You're gonna have to not talk to Kim. And as unfortunate as that is, you guys you feed off of one another. You've never even met her, but you feed off of one another, and your relationship is so toxic with you guys being so catty and so petty that it's not helping you at all. It's not helping her. I don't know her situation. I've never even seen a picture of that girl. I don't know if she has 1 arm, 5 arms, 2 eyes, 6 eyes. I don't care. It's not about her. This is about you. But you're going to have to cut ties because you guys are in like a toxic romantic relationship is what it seems like.
It's not romantic, but no, I understand what you're romantic.
That's what it looks like. Like the way you guys
Hey,
argue with one
Drew, that's
another,
more
and
than 2. It's your time's up. It's been more than 2
I
minutes.
bet it is, Kim. You just can't shut the hell up, can you? But okay.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was on meth really badly, and I could not stop doing meth, even though I was pregnant. I literally didn't care what was going on. I didn't care about my daughter, and I finally quit right before I had her. and went to the hospital, and they took her for having, all I had in my system was Xanax, and they took her from me for that. Now, she's a year old. I've been fighting for the last year to get her back. I get the Brixadi shot, which is like Sublocade, but it's Brixadi is the same thing, but it lasts longer than Sublocade, and I feel like it's better than the Sublocade shot. I've had both of them, and I was an addict for 20 years, and I'm just gonna say, if I could quit, then anyone can quit. I've been to programs, I completed drug court, and none of that helped me because I did not care about my life. I didn't care about anyone but getting high and putting a needle in my arm, and that was basically it. So, best thing that I can say for you to do, Lisa, I've been watching you on TikTok for a very long time. I try to always, I even set like the notifications so I could see your lives, and I kept missing them because I'd like be at work or something like that, so I would miss all of them. But I would watch it back on YouTube, and I'm gonna say, like, it used to drive me crazy when you would say PayPal, da da da, friends and family only, and you would just repeat it 100 times throughout the whole entire live. And I would just think in my head, like, we get it, we understand, and you know the people that were doing it to you and not sending it friends and family, they were doing it to get a rise out of you, to piss you off, and you were just like feeding into it. And I used to think in my head, like, God, just don't listen to those people. People that do that, don't feed into it because that's what they like. And it would like upset me so badly, the people that say just OD already, just do this. That's, you don't ever hope that for a person. I have OD'd over 20 plus times. I've been Narcaned 100 times, and that is not something that I would ever wish on anyone. I would. The thing that really changed my life and it made me want to get clean is seeing my daughter and actually wanting a life for her. I've done everything that I possibly can to get her back. I've been clean now for 10 months. And being clean now is so much better than it ever was when I was. So that's just what my hope is for you, is to.
I appreciate that, and it took me a while to figure that part out, that they were messing with me, but I did eventually.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And it was horrible. It was horrible to watch them just keep doing that to you over and over and over again. And the madder you would get, the more they enjoyed it, which is
Absolutely.
like so sick. And you know that last lady was saying that you have to stay off TikTok and you can't speak to Kim anymore. That's not true. That's not fucking true at all. All that they're saying, you know, it doesn't matter who you talk to or who you're around. You're going to do the same thing regardless. But that's all I wanted to say. You don't have to give up your friendships, and you don't have to give up TikTok to be sober. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, and you can take breaks and things, so.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I'm at work now. I'm just gonna listen in on and everything. But I just wanted to say that little part to you, so you just understand what I've been through and everything.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
All right, Abby. I want Abby to go next. Special guest in the house. Requested. Not sure why. So here we are. Hey, baby. You got to come off mute. Abby. What's going on? I saw her off mute. Are you muting? Okay. Is somebody remuting her or? Okay.
Am I muted now?
There you are. Yes, you're unmuted. What's up? What's up, baby? You got something to
I
say?
just want to know why Kim called me a bitch yesterday.
When?
So if you can explain that.
Me? When and where?
When it was talked about the drama between me and Kim, apparently I'm a bitch and I start drama when I've done nothing but ask Kim to not encourage you to use.
When we were up here, this was said supposedly?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Kim would not call you a bitch, and I missed that, but I highly doubt that she did that in front of me. I
Okay,
don't
well,
remember her saying you're a bitch.
if she is up here calling me a bitch, I don't know how she
Nobody
could
called
be
you a bitch.
a
Kim
bitch with
doesn't
one
have.
tooth in her mouth.
Good
Kim would
recording,
not.
and
She knows how I feel about my
I
kids.
wouldn't say anything about you. So
Yeah, and she wouldn't have, she wouldn't do that in front of me at all. I'm telling you, because she knows how I feel about you guys. She would not be like, Abby's a bitch just in front of me. That me and her would have been going at it. So that didn't happen. I don't know where you heard that, but that's not what happened. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Like, I'm telling you that. It wouldn't have happened in front of me. I would have caught it.
all I know is if I get talked about up here in any way, shape, or form, it's not going to end up pretty for nobody. And Kim the Skinwalker can mind her own goddamn business, because I don't know how the fuck she even ended up in this. I don't know where the fuck she came from. I don't know how the fuck any of it. So her importance in this is 0. So she needs to stop acting like she is important, because she's not.
But
she's not trying to help nobody except herself. And that's on period.
Okay, is that what you had to say? Wanted to say?
Yes, and that's nothing against you. We had our conversation. I hope and I really truly am believing that right now you're gonna get better just because you're at Pap and Gigi's. And I've seen before when you've been at Pap and Gigi's, they forced you to go to rehab and do those things. So I'm hoping that those actions happen again. But I'm not believing any of it will come from Kim.
Nobody. That's not the point of this. To be like Kim is, that's not the point.
Well, that's what it seems like it is. It's like praise Kimmy, and she like talks over everyone and tells everyone when they have their time. Like this is why is this becoming the Kimmy show? This is like
it isn't. She's trying to do what you would do in the chat, trying to keep me from getting attacked by a bunch of people. That's really all that it is.
if you want to do it, you're more than welcome to keep everybody on a time limit. You can take my.
I mean, I got more important things to do than sit on Discord for 4 hours a day.
I say the same, honestly.
I would not be. That's beyond me, but y'all got that? For real?
All right, well, call me later if you said, if you're done. I don't want to cut you off.
All right, that's all I had to say was, I don't want no skinwalkers up here talking shit on me. So if Kim has anything to say, she got my number. You got my socials. She can text me, call me if you want to reach me.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You guys have each other's number, if you want to talk or whatever. But no, that wouldn't have flown by me. Calling you a bitch, that wouldn't have flown by me. So that didn't happen. Not up here. No.
Okay, well, I've yet to listen to the calls, but if I listen to them and I hear even the start of it, it's not going to be.
Somebody brought you up earlier. I forget in what context, and I flipped and got dropped, and I dropped myself and said, no more kids. So that didn't happen, and it was you. It wasn't even younger ones. So
okay. That's all I had to say. I got shit to do, so I don't got no more time to be up on here.
All right.
Enjoy however long you're up on here still.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, honey. Text me back. Okay, next.
I think it's me.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead, ma'am.
Lisa, you sound like a sweet person. Your kids love you. Why are you letting Kim run this?
What do you mean run it? Like it's her Discord. I mean,
I know, but we're here for you, not her. And
right.
Abby just coming up and calling that out. Why would you let her say that? If everybody said in the chat it was recorded,
I
your
did
daughter,
not
I get
hear
it.
her call Abby a bitch. If I would have heard that and I was up here, I would have came off mic. I did not. I do not remember her ever saying that yesterday, and I highly doubt that if somebody has it, send it to me. But I just don't see her right in front of me being like Abby's a bitch. Like I highly doubt that. I mean, I'm just
Well,
gonna say it. I don't think she has the balls to do that, knowing, you know, behind the scenes, I've talked to her plenty. How she knows how I feel. I just don't see her doing that. I don't.
you don't see her doing that, but your daughter just
No,
called her out. Who's more important?
Abby is more important than Kim.
Then you need to step up for your daughter right now. You need to step up and say, "Hey, Kim, admit it. You called my daughter a bitch." And because everybody's saying it's recorded, but
Okay,
you
then
can't
somebody send
choose.
me the recording.
But you're
People
doubting
say
your
a lot of
daughter.
shit on here.
But you're doubting your daughter. Your
No.
daughter comes first.
She's
Hey,
asking for a recording.
hey, my
Anything, just
daughter said she didn't hear it, that somebody on here told her. So it's all secondhand information, ma'am.
Well, I understand.
Thank you.
next.
Okay. Is
No, my turn. I've been sitting here for way too long. You just jumped in here. So no, I'm going. Sorry.
stop. I was just speaking on that, Skelly.
I know, I understand, but I'd like to speak on that also. So I've been
Okay,
sitting up
I'm
here for
gonna go.
15 minutes. All right, thank you. Lisa, I heard it. Okay, it's on YouTube. You can look it up yourself. You don't need it sent to you. You know the pages. They're on all of them. So there's that part. And I'm not going to talk about your daughter or any of your kids because that's between you and them. You can handle that. My question to you is, I know this is Kim's Discord. And I know that Kim is a mouthpiece for you because you have a hard time speaking and your anxiety gets the best of you. And I truly don't owe you anything. And in fact, I'm more angry than empathetic for you. But what I will say is this: I think a lot of people would have more respect and I think people would have more empathy and compassion if when they ask you a question, they get the actual answer from you and not from Kim. And Kim, to you, people would not be as, I'll just say rude, because some of it does come off very rude, or so hostile towards you. But your defensiveness is so above and beyond it, and you think you're being sarcastic. It's not. It's actually enraging the fact that you come out here and you just talk to people any type of way and you feel an entitlement. You feel like you're entitled to do it. We're all adults, and Lisa, you're a 39-year-old woman. You're a mother. You should be able to speak for yourself. This is my whole issue with you. Hold yourself accountable. Answer the
I
questions
can't
and hold it.
for myself though. If she jumps in, I let her go. You know what I mean? I have answered. I've tried to answer, and I think honestly, her defensiveness comes from, being, talked about constantly. She always feels like everybody's going to.
But she brought it on herself. Like this goes back
I'm
to
not
when
saying she did.
yeah, she held that live where we're charging people $5 for a question. Like this all goes back to even then. Like
Yeah.
there's so much, and I just want to address this, and then I'm done for the night. I've been on and off this all day, and I'm tired. But Kim, your sister Gina, we all know that there's a hostile dynamic there between.
Next.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Pammy. How are you?
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kim. I was gonna come on here and be nasty and rude and ugly, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to tell you a story, Lisa and Kim. 2007, January 9th, my grandma died. Old age. 8 days later, my brother died from an overdose.
I'm
Lost
so
my
sorry,
grandpa.
your grandman.
Lost
I'm
my
sorry.
grandpa. Oh, I'm not done, honey. Lost my grandpa in March. Lost my sister in August from an overdose.
Oh my goodness, ma'am.
Had cancer in '08. Thank God I beat it. I have a cousin in her
You
20s.
said sorry.
And
You said
she's had, oh,
you beat the cancer. You beat your cancer.
yeah, yeah, I beat
Wonderful,
my breast cancer. Yeah,
wonderful.
yes, ma'am. I have a cousin that was when she was in her 20s. She had to have open heart surgery from shooting up drugs in her 20s. Since then, she's had to have 2 more surgeries and will continue to have surgeries the rest of her life. I have watched my nephew get Narcan. I have a cousin that lost custody of her newborn baby because she had drugs in her system. Um,
Yeah.
I'm sure neither anybody, not just you two, but anybody's family wants to ever go through that. I promise you.
Yeah.
Kim, I don't know about you, but Miss Lisa, I'm here to tell you I've watched it, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you don't have much longer to live that way. I promise you that. You
No.
will not live much longer. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude. Honey, I'm being honest. I've lived it, I've seen it. I'm 50 years old, I've seen it more times than I care to remember.
No. I honestly feel like I've gotten really lucky the past 5 months, and
It's not been the past 5 months, it's been the whole time since you've ever used, from the beginning of using till now. You've been lucky. Because it
wait.
only takes
The last
one
part I didn't
time.
hear that.
I said it's not just the past 5 months. It's since you started using, however many years that has been, that's
Mm-hmm.
how long you've been lucky. Because it only takes the one time to get the wrong thing or the one time to rip the wrong person off. So
No,
not
you're right.
only do you have to worry about getting bad drugs, but now you have to worry about screwing the wrong person over.
Yeah.
You have a
No.
double whammy, girl. You are like, your wick is about burnt. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for your children. I don't want that for your grandbaby or your parents or anything because it is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Well, I've gotten lucky in, you know, more ways than one. But yeah, that narrative's out there. I've done drugs for 20 years. I don't know if you count methadone, I guess so, but
Well, with the way that you do your take homes and your Klonopins, and then yeah, yeah. I just wish you good luck, honey. I don't want you to be a statistic.
no,
Your children need you and love you, and they deserve you.
yeah. Um, yeah, I agree with you, and like I said, I've gotten lucky, and in more ways than one, you know,
Yes, honey, you
but
have.
luck runs out.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But good luck to you. I hope you can stick to your word and go kick addiction's ass and
Yes, ma'am.
be one of the best comeback stories that TikTok's ever seen. I
Yeah,
know you got it in it. You just got to chase that sobriety like you chase that crack and whatever else.
that's what I actually said to myself after that dream. I said, if you put even half the work into fixing things that you've put into this past 5 months, you could get shit done.
Sam, you are
So,
one of the worst addiction stories I have ever seen. And not just your addiction, but like your house was horrendous, Lisa. Horrendous.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
my whole life got put out
and yeah,
between me and my sisters and everybody else. My whole life got put out.
yes, ma'am. Well, like
So,
I said, I wish you luck and whoever else. Miss Kim, I wish you luck and anybody else that's suffering with
and
the shitty ass disease of addiction. I wish you luck at it.
and
And
thank you.
if you're kicking its ass, keep on kicking its ass and congratulations.
And thank you for being respectful because you said you were going to be mean and you changed your mind. So I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. Just
People can be level headed without kissing our ass. You know what I mean? Like they can say what they want to say without taking it too far, if that makes sense. Go ahead, Lips.
Hey, I think Cunt's up here before me. If she wants to go, I can wait.
Okay, was she? I'm sorry. I didn't. Go ahead, Courtney.
Actually, Lips, go ahead. My baby's crying.
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
Oh,
Lips.
okay, so I was up earlier and I did have a question, but I listened to a little bit more and I do now have a question.
Okay.
So you said that you were on heroin, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you got clean from that. How many kids did you have at the time when you got clean?
Just one when I stopped using the heroin. One. It's just Abby.
Okay. So if you still had your child then and you had everything and you kicked heroin and it's a much harder drug to kick than what crack is, and you've lost everything because of crack, why is it so hard now to kick crack when you were able to kick heroin?
Well, there's like two parts to that. The methadone replaced the heroin pretty much, right? So, but number two, that's actually a really good question I've been asking myself for months. Usually I have way more self-control and I don't know what happens, honestly. I don't know.
Okay. You got to get it back, Lisa. You got to get yourself back and your kids.
Like, I'm
I
the type,
believe
if
in
we're
you.
being completely honest, where I could literally party one night, like smoke crack or whatever once a year, once every 5 years, whatever, and then not do it for a long time. And I think a lot of factors, went into, this, but I just don't have any self-control right now.
Well, you know what you got to do to get it back, don't you?
Yeah,
That's all I want to say. So you can do it though, Lisa. I believe in you.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
While we're waiting for her, Kim, did I ever tell you that my counselor, never mind.
Tell us.
Yeah, I'm
What'd your
here.
counselor say?
What?
I said, tell us. What'd your counselor say?
Well, no, she literally said that she doesn't think that I needed to go inpatient for the crack, that she thinks that if I went inpatient, since it's so mental when I got out, that I would go, right back eventually or immediately. Like she didn't think, like she was saying like IOP or, and I was like, I'll do that after. Like, but she was saying to
Right.
go. She was like, you can do it for like a mental health break or, just to get away or whatever. But she was just saying she doesn't think that, if I'm
Right.
going to that I don't know. I don't know. The conversation was weird, but I don't know.
Okay. So I know there's a rule not to speak about your kids. So I'm trying to ask this without no,
Go ahead.
baby, that's for the mom. I'm trying
No,
to ask this because the point isn't the kids.
yeah. Well,
It's your plan
I
of
don't think
service.
I don't think you're gonna be malicious. So go ahead. You got
Okay.
permission.
Okay, thank you. It's your plan of service for the department. Um, and obviously it's none of our business, but is CPS involved, or is it just like a guardianship now, or do you have a plan? Do you have a plan to work?
Yeah, CPS is involved. I
Is it
think
12
so.
or 18 months in your state?
15 after removal.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. And are your court dates for that? Let's see. You probably had like the adversary hearing and then
Yeah. Had
a
two or
placement.
yeah, like two or
Okay.
three.
Okay, 2 or 3.
Mhm.
So what is the department doing to try to reunify you guys? Like are they offering you anything that you're just not doing? Cuz they should have some resources
Yeah,
for you, you
she
know?
gave a whole list of, things that, I would have to do or she wanted me to do before he could come back. And
Right.
I was mad at her and I just blew it off. I fucking was like, because when he was there, I felt like she took advantage of being able to tell me what to do. So when she took him, I was pissed and I was like, I ain't listening to a damn thing you say. I don't have to anymore, bitch. Like, and I mean, that was my wrong, but that's how I did feel. You know what I mean?
Right. Are you in a place now where you would reach out to her? Because I feel like I don't know how long, I don't know exactly when he was taken, but if you jump on the bandwagon right now and you're doing good, when it comes to the termination trial, instead you can get a 6-month extension to finish your plan
Yeah,
and to
she,
get everything done. The department literally has to try to reunify you guys, and you can get so many free services, the counseling, the rehab, like everything. If they want to make you do it, they have to pay for it as long as you stay in your county. Hold
yeah,
on, sis.
I've talked to her and yeah, she
Okay.
has begged me to, get it together and, you know, because she's
Right.
known for a while, like, from she investigated 2 cases and then the third she removed them, because I relapsed. So she
Right.
like kept begging me to get it together and before it's too late, because she
Right.
said people try right at the end of the 15 months to hurry up and get shit together. And she's like, and then it's too late. You need to not wait, to start getting it done. So,
Yeah, no, the judge literally he'll have to have, or he or she, they'll have to be extenuating circumstances to be able to extend the case, which would be something like mom is in rehab and has been, like you're close, you're just not
yeah,
completely done.
and they
You
will
know?
have to say that you're trying and have been trying, not that,
Right,
oh, they're trying to do 15 months of work in a month.
right.
Oh, screwed. But yeah, extenuating circumstances like mom's been trying for 10 months, but she still has this to complete. And yeah, they do it. It just depends case to case.
Right. So is that something that you're wanting to do, or are you just like, if his grandparents want guardianship, they can have guardianship, or are you wanting to work it?
Oh no, I'm definitely going to try to work it. I got 10
Right.
months and the hardest thing on the list, the top, like the hardest, longest thing is a 9-week IOP. And she said if I went to a rehab for 28 days, that would cancel that out. The rest is just silly things.
You can do that. You can totally do that.
And that's what I'm saying. It's nothing crazy. So yeah, it'll be done, and then
Right.
we'll go
And
from
I have my sister she's an addiction. Kim, if I get close to 2 minutes, just kick me. I don't, I'm not trying to share a life story. What I want to get at with my mentioning my sister is I used to think for the longest time, like, how could you not love your kids enough to get
Mhm.
sober. And that's not the thing at all. It's you love them so much, you're embarrassed and you've hurt them and you don't want to think about it. So you do the drugs to numb it, not doing the drugs because you don't care, you know?
Yeah.
Once I learned that, I looked at my sister in a whole new light and had um, empathy for her instead of hatred for her, you know?
Yeah. I
But
don't think anybody could raise a child for 10 years and, and then just him get taken and me not care. That's not a thing.
right.
So yeah, I don't know how
Okay.
anybody could believe that.
Are they giving you your mandatory visitations?
I've been
I mean,
to
tell me
a
if
few.
you're going or not, but is the department doing what they're supposed to do legally?
Yeah, it's not them. It was me because she mandated they had to be at the CYF office, and I went to two, and my son was very uncomfortable. And I just felt, whether I'm right or wrong, that I spoke to him privately, and I just felt the best thing was to that wasn't the best thing for him. I could tell by his face the whole time I was there. I could tell by his actions.
Right.
It wasn't the best thing to force him to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Does he have a guardian ad litem?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Girl, go. Show up to those visits. Do your I know it might be I grew up in the system. I know it's uncomfortable at first, but you'll get those unsupervised and then the weekends and the monitored return and it'll be before you know it. So
Hope so.
anyways, that's all I want. I didn't want to, I don't want to talk about him specifically, just the
Yeah, no,
CPS case and see where you were on that.
yeah. No, you're fine.
Okay, well, thanks for letting me hop up. I'm gonna go help my husband with the kids, getting them in bed.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Talk to you later.
Oh, Dr. Phil isn't airing anymore.
Oh,
Um, so I was on a documentary out of this. I don't know if you've seen the show. It's called Women Who Kill, but they're out of the United Kingdom. And so I emailed the producer from that show that we worked with. He hasn't emailed me back,
I
but
didn't
Dr. Phil was a dead end.
kill. Who'd I kill?
Huh?
Who'd I kill?
You didn't kill anyone. It's not about being on that show. It's the fact that they
I know.
produce documentaries.
I know.
Oh,
Like women, we'll put you on Women Who Kill, Lisa. Well, wait.
the way you're going, girl, you're killing yourself.
I agree with that one.
All right. Well, ignore the haters. People don't have to kiss your ass to
Not at all.
have respect, and to treat you like a fucking human. I don't agree with a lot of things that you've done, but you're still a human. You're still a mother, a daughter, a sister, and a grandma.
Yes.
So you deserve respect regardless of what mistakes you've made.
Everybody does. But yes,
If you
I
keep doing
appreciate
this
that.
email, though, I will be rude. Actually, I won't. I just won't say anything. But I really hope you get it this time.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, babe.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I can't figure it out, Kimmy. Will you kick me out?
Your call. I'm here. Let me fix my audio. Okay, audio's fixed. When you talk, let me know so I can see if I can hear you, but I fixed my audio. It should be fine. I don't know. I'm here. Let me fix my audio. All right, can you talk so I can see if you're here or if it's fixed? Are you talking?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Greg.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little PSA announcement real quick. I just want everyone to know that this is my Discord, Kim Reyes Discord. I have asked Lisa, since we are friends, to come up and take the opportunity to let people ask her questions, etc. Because anytime she ever goes live, she might answer your comments and shit like that, but she doesn't let many people up in a box and give you guys a chance to talk to her or explain how you feel or get something off your chest, right? And she's been doing me the favor of coming and doing 3-hour fucking Discord things just so that you guys can have the opportunity to talk to her. But if I come off as a blunt person and I speak up, or if I have something to say, it doesn't make me like a bad person. Like, I already know a lot about Lisa. We're really close. We're like really good friends. You guys could think we're not, but we are. And it's not, it's more about just having a codependency on each other. And I just wanted to let everyone know nicely, like, that this is my fucking Discord. I'm allowed to talk on it if I want to. I'm allowed to not talk if I don't want to. I can disconnect you if I want. I can fucking ban you if I want. It doesn't make me feel superior. Nothing like that. I let you guys talk all this shit about me all you want. I don't really even care about, I don't even respond to half the shit you say. But I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to be able to talk to Lisa, because how often do you guys ever have the opportunity to fucking talk to her?
Yeah, Yins hate Kim so much, but anybody who got to talk to me that said, you know, I've always wanted to, I tried messaging you, you can thank Kim for that, honestly.
And no, I don't even want to be thanked for that, but I'm just saying in
No,
general.
it's a figure of speech. Like, they
I know.
got to do it because of you.
I don't know. I just wanted you guys to just maybe recognize a little bit that it's just like you have your chance to come up and speak your piece or say a couple words to Lisa, and like, yeah, you can fucking call me a piece of shit or a cunt or ugly bitch or a skinwalker. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It does not bother me. When I say like my name is dead inside, I am dead ass dead inside. I have a fucking black heart. You cannot bother me. Just so you know, nothing you guys do or will do is going to affect my life. Even if you think it's going to, it's not going to affect my fucking life. So just thought I'd let you guys know.
You got to keep the Discord under some kind of control, honey. You know? Like, what are we supposed to do? Just sit here and let people scream at us, call us names, scream out my kids' names who are underage, people's names, creators that aren't here? I mean,
No, you're right. Yeah, and I don't try and be rude when your 2-minute time is up. I really am just trying to like give everybody a time limit because so many people want to come up and request.
I
I
mean,
could just disconnect you, but
chat.
instead I come out as rude. Like,
People in the chat, think of it like this, right? You're in McDonald's sitting there by yourself, right? Somebody comes up at the table, you don't know them, you've never seen them because that's the people on the internet, and they're just sitting there calling you names, making up shit, talking about your kids. Are you gonna sit there and just ignore them and be polite, or are you gonna scream back, get up and knock their teeth out? I mean, because literally I'm sitting there eating in the booth and I got what, 308, probably 200 people standing next to my booth screaming shit, right? So, and no matter whose fault it is or why I'm where I'm at, the point is it happens, right? So, you know, I think I handle it pretty fucking well if I say so myself. You know what I mean? So, and people provoke me because they like to see me cry or yell or give them entertainment and clips to make money, right? So they do try to do that. And no matter what proof I show, it's not good enough for you people that don't like me. Literally, the guy called on while I was fucking live that harassed me for months, day and night. She had her friend call. That was Kim's boyfriend. Texts I've shown you guys. Oh, she did that to herself. She's calling herself on the live. Yins make up fucking anything. Anything. The shit I've heard about myself from this app is laughable. Honestly. Fucking laughable. A lot of it. No fucking common sense. Like, what if Kim wasn't, you know, Yins don't know anything about her. What if Yins bully her to a point where she'd take her own life? You know what I mean? You don't know anything about her at all. Putting out people's private information, calling their jobs, their landlords, you know, where they live and shit. Like, when did we fucking start doing that to people? You know, whether you like them or not. It's disgusting. And people who co-sign that are assholes. And the people who got the most to say all the time are hiding behind no picture, no name. And you think you can do and say what you want. And it's disgusting. And karma will, in the end, always get everybody who does wrong. Always. I don't know, Kim. You want to... I don't even know why you started explaining, because now I'm trying to explain and I know better than that. So
No, I know. I mean, no matter what we say, it's just gonna be like,
yeah, I'm playing victim. I'm
yeah,
playing victim. I should have 300 people, you know, screaming at me and calling me a piece of shit. So yeah, that's playing victim. Telling the truth is telling victim. Playing victim.
I wouldn't even read the chat.
I'm not reading the chat. I just know what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
No, I have no idea. But
Okay.
their conspiracy theories are fucking insane. Half the shit they come up with, like, is like, do people really like that? Shit like that is true. That's insane to me. Like, I wish I had an example, but I really don't. I don't have an example, like, off the top of my head of like some shit they say, but Reddit, like, they literally think that I make you go on Snapchat, I think, and like post pictures of yourself. And one time I commented, I'm like, yeah, you didn't know I rip her face off and then wear it at nighttime and go on Snapchat for fun. That's what I do. Like, they're just crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, somebody just texted me and reminded me, right? If people do try to talk to me civilly, whether on live or here or whatever, they attack and bully them to the point where people are afraid to do it. It's wild.
No, that's real as fuck. Anybody that has ever helped you or donated honestly feel like they cannot come out and say like that they have helped you because they get harassed or fucking doxxed or their job gets called, or it's just absolutely insane the amount of...
Forget money. I'm even
No,
talking
even
to
just
people that just come up and are level headed.
yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Level headed.
No, I get it. But you have some people up here, so do you wanna let nincompoop go?
Go. Yeah, go. You go ahead. Call them out.
Nincompoop, you wanna go? I just like saying the name, so I guess I'm gonna say yours first. You have to hit the microphone button on the bottom because you're muted. Unless, are you like not active right now? You just... Siggy Bear, you wanna go? No? Oh, there we go. But we can't hear you. So, if you tap the 3 buttons on the top right and click voice settings, just see like where your voice settings, if like your output volume is up. Oh, she's server muted. No, not on my end. Or else I would be able
Not
to...
on my end. Well, how do we get her unmuted?
I think she has to go into her... Yeah.
Who's
She's not... Oh, server on mute. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I figured it out.
Hey, yeah, thank you. All right, no, I'm not here for long. I just got one question, and I honestly don't expect an honest answer at all. Wait, okay, hold on. Then why are you asking it? I'm asking a question, Lisa. Hold on. No, if you aren't getting an honest answer, why
All
are
I
you
want to
asking?
know is how many people in these last discords that you've had, the last, what, 3 to 4 days, how many people do you genuinely believe are buying that you aren't making fucking money off this?
I have no idea.
Do you honestly believe that for this many fucking days that you've been doing this, that we don't think that we know what you're doing? Seriously?
Okay, then what am I doing? Explain. No, shut up, Kim. What am I doing?
No, because
Explain.
I've been watching you for fucking years, and I know
Okay,
damn
so
well that you're making
explain.
money.
How am I making money? Explain.
I don't know. No, I asked, do you genuinely believe that the people in your Discord for the last fucking days have
And I
actually
said,
believed
I
that
don't
you're
know.
not making money
And
off
I
this?
said, I don't know. Explain how I'm making money. You're here for free. Are you
I
not?
don't know.
You're
You're
for
taking their
free.
emails,
How?
you're taking their fucking
Explain.
phone numbers. Like, I don't fucking know what
No,
you're
you
doing.
know your email or your phone number.
Do you honestly believe
Or
that
who the
people
fuck
think
you
that
are,
this
bitch.
isn't a rip
Because
for
your name is
fucking money?
Nincompoop with a stupid ass picture.
Lisa, you.
First off, this Discord is free.
They can't explain shit.
I know, because I have not charged not one single soul to be in this this Discord. I can set tiers up, and I have not.
Well,
they think that we literally. It's so crazy the amount of talent they think we have. Like, they think we hack emails, we hack cash apps, we use dead people's identities, we launder money, we do tax fraud.
Yeah, all on the internet in front of millions of people and not in jail. Like, use fucking common sense, people.
So how would she make money right now? Like, are people donating? Do we have a Cash App, or are we posting a PayPal where people are sending us money? And if you're sending anybody money in this Discord that's asking for it, then you deserve to be fucking scammed. Because if it's not me or Lisa giving you that PayPal, then don't fucking send money to it. Point, period, blank. Point blank, period. Whatever the fuck, however it goes. If someone's asking you for money, do not send it. I've said that a million times.
I haven't even answered texts or emails in the past couple of days. Like, at all.
You haven't even asked on TikTok for money or anything.
No, and people have tried. They literally messaged me like, I got paid.
If you need help, if Lisa needs
and I'll
help,
give you
let us know. No, we
no,
have not responded. Like, literally, we have not responded.
I haven't on my end. Text messages. Nope. I'm good.
Funny to me. It's funny to me, but
Well, what have I told you this whole time? If we don't do shit, what do they do, Kim?
accuse us of if we're not doing.
Make it up. They make it up.
If we're not asking for money, we're horrible people. If we are asking for money, we're horrible people. Like, no matter what, you can't fucking ever win.
I told you that when I first met you.
Hey, ladies, is it okay for me to speak now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, first, I want to tell you both good evening. Secondly, I am new to Discord, so forgive me if I do something wrong.
In here, did you pay to come in here?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, and thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem. And it's actually kind of a quinker dinker that this is the subject that gets brought up just before I want to talk because, I have been on the TikTok train for quite a long time now with Lisa, and I had to take a break from it for the last couple weeks, and so I just happened to dip into one today and it was saying come over to Discord. And so I'm like, okay, well, I don't even know what Discord is. I'm old, And so I go and I do it, and I figure it out. I don't even know how I did, but I figured it out. And I just have to say this. For once, like to be able to hear you, Lisa, talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about you being on TikTok and trying to get money and get money and get money and constantly doing that, and actually being able to sit here and have a conversation. And not once, I have been in here a couple times today. I don't get to stay for the whole session just because of my schedule. But in the amount of time that I was in here, not once have I heard you ask for money. And to me, that is just a whole new, like, world. Like, this is just a whole new world to me, as far as for people that actually want to keep up with you on a different level than just trying to, blast you on your fault. If this is supposed to be a new beginning for you, from what I'm understanding, then people should be in here to support that. No, are you are you gonna make mistakes? Yup, you're probably gonna make some mistakes, but last I knew, we were all human and it all happened. We all make them in one way, shape, or form. So all I just want to say is that it's nice to hear you actually talk to people and not screaming and begging. And it's just a whole different side of you that, me personally, I really am enjoying listening to. I'm sorry
I
you get.
and that's what I was gonna say. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I really am.
I mean, I'm sorry that you guys are getting the backlash that you are. Because, in all honesty, I'm sure you both can fully admit to yourselves that maybe some of it you kind of deserve, right? But I mean, like, it's still like, people that come here and make it all about how much they can slam you guys, they're not helping the situation. I mean, I just kind of feel like if you're on here talking openly, then you're not on TikTok begging for money to get your next pack. I mean, that's just kind of where I look at it from. But who knows?
Yeah.
I could be the only one. So, but I thank you both for letting me take the time to talk to you guys. I hope you do go through with it, Lisa. I think you are worth it. I think your kids are worth it. I think your entire family are worth it. And I just wish you the best of luck in everything.
Right. Thank you so much.
For coming
Thank
up,
you.
with a lot of courage, and we appreciate your outlook on it for real.
Yeah, wow. So I am up here, just so you know, the kind of crap that actually goes on in here. I actually got a message now that from a Ruby, I guess is their first name, telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, of course.
So,
You gotta,
no,
and it's just because you're being nice. Isn't that crazy?
it is. Like, people have, it doesn't,
It's
I don't
absolutely.
understand why people have to be so rude. Like, everybody has faults. I'm sure that Miss Ruby ain't perfect herself. Okay, so I mean, it just, I don't know. I guess I've been raised differently. I don't know. Everybody deserves to be talked to with some kind of humanity. I mean, it just, I don't know.
No,
People just shock me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm sorry that they're doing that to you. I really am. Just
Oh, I'm not gonna let it bother me at all. I don't care either way. I'm still gonna speak the way I want to speak. I'm gonna address situations the way I want to address them. If Lisa does slip or whatever, and it comes out and about, well, then it's more likely gonna be, come on, Lisa, why? You were doing so good. It's not gonna be, Lisa, you're a dumb bitch. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why do people have to be like that? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
No, yeah, I get it. No, thank you so much for coming up, and just ignore them. I hardly even read the messages.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I appreciate it, you guys. And yeah, yep. You guys have a good evening, and I'm gonna hang back and hear what everybody else has to say, I guess.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Lisa, I seen you dropped, so I just kind of kicked you off, thinking that maybe you needed to come back onto the stage. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here. I can
Okay.
hear and I was having a hard time. I'll tell you later, but yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Every time I switched to the speaker, it was like, I don't know. I didn't have my mute button. It was weird, but I'm all good now.
Okay. Sometimes, yeah, if you drop out and then come back in, it fixes it. But, Siggy Bit, you want to go or you?
I'm
Still-
getting message that Portia or whatever wants to come up, but I don't know where she is. I don't see her in the request. I don't. Am I missing something?
No, she's. You're not server muted. So, okay, Siggy Bit, if you like are looking at your screen, and you see the hand on the bottom, or like the text bubble, slide up, and then click change audio output, and you can put iPhone or speaker, right? If that doesn't work, if you're looking at your screen, there's 3 dots up in the top right corner. Click that and click voice settings, and then make sure your output volume is turned all the way up. If that doesn't work, I only have one other option for you, which is you're going to have to go into your profile settings. So even just right now, you just click like the down arrow in the top left corner. Then you still might even be able to hear me from here. You're going to click your profile icon on the bottom right. Then you're going to click the settings up in the top right. And then it's going to be somewhere around there. I think it's going to be like down by your voice under app settings. And my input mode. Yeah, I think you just have to like approve that. Other than that,
Hello?
yay! I can hear you. What?
You
So
can
what
hear me?
didn't work? What did I
I
explain?
think because I had it to speaker to like hear you guys, and then I don't know, it wasn't like the wasn't like coming out or anything. So I changed it to like iPhone, like you said.
Okay. Sorry. I knew one of them was gonna work. I just didn't know what one. But thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much. I just wanted to go back to that analogy that Lisa had regarding like the whole McDonald's thing. Lisa sitting here saying, "Oh, like I'm just sitting here trying to eat and people are screaming, horrible bad things to me." But Lisa, you're not just sitting there eating, you're yelling at people. You have demanded money. I've seen multiple times in the live that if people do send you money, they're getting blocked, stuff like that. It's just the entitlement of that you think that you should have people's hard-earned money, and then when people don't help you, then you're crashing out, you're calling people motherfuckers and all this other shit. I do think that hearing you now, being able to talk and not be screaming like a crazy person is refreshing. And then I also think that maybe people will kind of see not kind of like respect you more if like they see you make a change and not just saying like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Because once people actually see it for themselves, then it kind of might be a little different, as opposed to you just saying, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but we've known that like you've lied multiple times. So I think that's the issue that most people have. So yeah. That's about
No,
it.
I agree with you, and I 100% respect that. And like I said, don't even get mad at. I can't get mad at that. I cannot. I totally understand it.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. So
I would love to add in that I understand Elisa has a lot of accountability that she has to own up to, right? But
She
I
knows that.
have not heard her ask or demand money at all ever since she has been invited to my Discord, because that's not what she's allowed to do in here.
no, I agree about that. Yeah,
I
I'm
know
pretty much saying
that.
like as far as like the lives and stuff like that. So,
No,
but
yeah.
like I said, it is refreshing to hear her not screaming and calling people motherfuckers if they don't donate. But I feel like I said, it's more of a physical change if people actually see you changing and not just talking normal. And the one thing that honestly gets me is that, like, if Lisa is not screaming and if she is talking in a normal tone on live and still begging for money, there's enablers that will be like, oh, Lisa, you sound so good today, because she's talking in a normal tone, like, because she's not screaming. Like, it's just, people
Yeah, she
want
sounds
to give
better.
her the
What's wrong
benefit
with
of the
that?
doubt so bad, but I feel like you can. People just need to be proven that. So
I agree. And I respect it.
but I'm gonna drop down now.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm just making sure.
You can go since you're unmuted and everything.
I just want to say that the people that come up here and try the whole holier than thou bit and take it like they're better than you just because they're not in your shoes right now. Because I know a lot of these people that come up have been in your position in some way or another in their life. And that's where my empathy comes from, because I don't have sympathy for you. I don't feel badly for you. But I do have empathy for you and what you're going through.
Right.
And I think you deserve to be talked to like a normal person. I think you deserve to be treated like a normal person, regardless of what your actions are behind the screen. Like she said, you're not screaming at people right now. You're not being over the top. Yes, you've been there before, but these last few days you've been doing well. And I think it's okay for people to tell you that you've been doing well these last few days. Like, okay, we all know that you have accountability to take. We all know that. I just think that people need to stop telling you over and over and over again what they think you need to hear. Like, it's not their job to get you clean. It's your job to get you clean. So I don't know.
agree.
And the people, I get so much hate, like people start talking about like other things in my life just because I want to
Didn't
stand
call
up
me
for you.
1,000 names while you were up here. You literally got attacked. Is that true or not?
Oh, 100% true. And
I've
it
seen it with
lasted
multiple people.
all day. Like while I was at work, like my phone would not stop because people were just talking about me. But I don't care. Like, and I don't think anybody that truly cares about you or wants to be there, I don't think they should care either, because they're not doing, like, they're not helping you. So what, like, I'm glad you guys don't even read the chats, because it's totally pointless. And what they say,
I
like,
agree.
they talk amongst themselves and excuse me, they make themselves feel better by putting you down. And that's all they have. Like, if you were to disappear tomorrow, thousands of people would have nothing to do with their lives. They would have nobody to talk about. They would have nothing to do. And that is so sad. Like, people are obsessed with you. And like, I've only been watching you for like a couple months. Like, I didn't know that you had been on TikTok like that for years at that. Like, I had no idea about any of that. I just, I thought you had always been like on the, substance that you choose now. I didn't know you've only been on it for a few months.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing. But I cold turkey methadone. Like, I had to get off that shit.
What does,
I,
if you don't mind
I
me
was on 90 milligrams, and
asking?
yeah, it took 4 months.
That month?
It
Yeah.
took 4 months to feel better.
To feel normal?
Yeah, like physically and mentally. I did not
Mm,
get out of bed. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat.
mm-hmm.
Like I do not recommend it to anybody. It is not safe. Like it's not safe to come down cold turkey. You need to be dosed down. And what my ex-wife did was she did something called blind dosing,
Yeah,
and they would just cut her down like 5 milligrams every couple months and not tell her, and
yeah,
she never felt a difference.
yeah. So your mind
So,
play tricks because it will. If you
oh,
know
one,
you got cut
yeah.
5 every time, your back tickles, you'll be like, oh, it's because they cut me 5 today. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, 100%. Every little sweat that you get is like every little
Anything.
cold sweat or any shaky hands. You're like, oh shit. That's how I still am with my Suboxone. Like, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, fuck, dude, why can't I sleep? I'll be like, whatever. Like, I'll take half a Suboxone. Should I? No, probably not, because I'm only prescribed one a day. But it's like, I don't know. It's a comfort thing. It's a mind thing.
Yeah.
Like, because it definitely doesn't make me sleepy. It does not put me back to sleep at all. It's totally in my mind. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, getting off shit. I mean, it's all about, it's 90% mental and 10% physical. And I'm really glad that you're waiting to go somewhere that's going to take you, like gonna give you your methadone, because as long as you've been on it, there's no reason to change. It's been working for you up and the last few months people want to say, oh, it hasn't been working. It has been working, because what it does is get rid of your need for opiates. It doesn't do anything for the other things.
No, nothing.
So they don't understand that just because you get that doesn't mean that you're just free from everything, and everything like
Cured.
like
Yeah.
yeah, you're not cured from it all. It's just one thing that it cures you of. And like, I think you said the other day you've been on it for almost 20 years.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, so there's no reason for you to come off of it. If you just started fucking up a few months ago, then
Mm.
it was working for you up until then, and it's still working for you now if you're not doing bags, which I don't believe at all that you are.
I haven't touched any
So,
it this whole time.
no, I don't think, and you don't sound or look like you have. I would never guess. I see people all the time on TikTok that are on that shit, and you can tell that you don't touch it.
It's been
But
all.
yeah, like I'm really proud of you for that, because that shit's rough when you have to sit at the clinic like you did and like wait for medical for hours and get held up in medical for hours. People do come up to you like that woman did in your live once. She was
Mm-hmm.
like, what are you out here for? And you were like, I need bus money. And
Mm-hmm.
she was like, you don't need bus money. And she was like, I got it. I got it if you want it. Just tell me, don't lie to me. That's like that. First of all, that's a piece of shit person.
She was full of shit. She was just like trolling, dude. That was ridiculous. She wanted me, never mind, but she didn't have anything on her. And then she was asking me to call people, and I walked home. I said, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, like people. I feel like it just. I would never, like, if I saw you in person, I would never approach you. Like, I don't know you like that. Like, I think it's so weird that people are like obsessed with you, dude.
Bro, she's
Like,
been going for 10 minutes. I thought we had a 2-minute time limit.
oh, somebody's mad. Okay.
We can wrap it
Well,
up.
yeah, I'll wrap it up. So, but I just want to say I'm really proud of you, girl, and I am here for your glow up when you get everything figured out and you're back on track. Like,
Honestly, you
I'm
can go
so,
off if you
I
want.
appreciate that.
You really can. You can keep going if you want. Don't let Kai Tone make you stop.
Oh,
I mean, thank you, Kim. Like, cause I don't feel like enough people say these kind of things. Like,
Me neither, and that's why I feel like you should have the opportunity to have a little bit longer.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
and
well,
she,
Kim's the boss. This is her Discord, so go ahead, of course.
oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't like I literally just joined Discord for this purpose, like a lot of other people. And like I don't think you guys are making any money off of this. I think that you're on here 3 hours a day because you don't right now you don't have a job. You're not doing a whole lot during the day. So
Yeah,
it's keeping
nothing.
you busy.
It
It's
is.
and like it's keeping you off TikTok. It's
Mm-hmm.
keeping you at your parents' house instead of running all over town. Like
Yep.
it's been good for you. And people want to talk shit. Like, no, you're not making any fucking money. You're just doing something that's healthy for you. My God, like let's jump all over Lisa for doing one good thing in her life. Like, and that's how people are gonna act when you get clean. They're
Right.
gonna act like it was all them that got you clean. Like, oh, if it wasn't for me saying this, or if it wasn't for us like attacking her and staying on her ass, she never would have got clean. Bullshit. This is all about you. And these people, like whoever the fuck said, get off here. They're in a hurry to get their anger out. I'm in a hurry to get to your ears what you deserve to hear. And I think more people would say what I'm saying, but they're scared of the backlash.
Absolutely.
I
I've
understand that.
I've had a couple people come up and say at the beginning, I think you're a piece of shit, but, and then say kind things and then still say it at the end. I think just so they had I've seen it, right? The defense.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense to me why they would even care what all these people have to think about them. Like I I don't know. It's just wild to me, and I think that you being on the Discord has helped. And if anybody thinks that this has been negative, then they're not in the right corner, and they're not on the right mind, like in the right mind
Right.
track. I don't know how to say that, but
Yeah.
it just, and they're like the purpose for people coming up and getting angry with you. I don't understand, because what is that doing for them? People are like, oh, I want to come up here and get my words out. So, I get my anger out on you. Why are you so angry?
They
What
think
has,
that's some like cool points or something. Like they think,
yeah.
oh yeah, I got to tell her off and call her a fucking junkie, so now everybody thinks I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's a
exactly what it is. They want to be able to say, oh, I got my 2 minutes with Lisa and I told her what the fuck it was. Like, no, you look stupid. You sound stupid. And you come across ignorant when you come up and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna, like, all they do is bash you. You can tell they haven't had anything else to do. They clearly don't have jobs or lives or anything else to entertain themselves with than your TikToks. But they complain so much about you being on TikTok. It just blows my mind. People are hypocrites. 100%
And I
hypocrite.
remember the kind people. I don't even remember the people that act like that, to be honest.
well, we appreciate coming up and saying that. It took a lot of courage. It really did.
And I just want to say one last thing. When I first started watching you, like I may have said a few choice words that I shouldn't have said,
That's okay.
but after watching your situation for a little bit longer, I came to the conclusion that you need help. You're not, that being angry and getting mad at you was not going to help you. And I've been in your shoes, so I didn't want to make you feel that way. But I'm going to sit here and listen to what other people have to say. I just know that, like I said, I'm here for your glow up, and I can't wait to see where you go, girl. And thank you so much, Kim, for letting me stay up.
You're welcome. We appreciate you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Since no
Kim,
one's
you
talking,
can call.
Lisa, I got a question. Just another question. Talking about glow ups and stuff, like whenever you go to rehab and stuff, like looking at your pictures from before, and I don't really know if it's possible because I'm not 100% like how the bounce back is from drug addiction, but whenever you do get your glow up and stuff, are you going to like put in the work to like maybe look like what you used to? Because them pictures are pretty cute, you know, you're a pretty cute little girl. Or you
No,
know, like
I appreciate that. I'll never look like I used to, but yes, I'll try my best to get what I can salvage. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
so like hair extensions or like maybe even like are you like
No.
are you gonna go to the dentist and get like dentures or like I
Yeah,
don't know
the
how that
dentist
works.
for sure. Dentist glasses. No hair extensions. No, no, no. Enough hair. I have enough hair. My hair's thick.
Or like a new hairstyle.
Yeah, I would go for a new hairstyle for sure.
Just like a whole new you.
Yeah, it would be great.
What about the
Yeah,
BBL?
Maybe
no
a
BB,
whole body.
no BBL.
BBL Lisa.
Yeah, I
Like
don't think
going
my little frame could
shopping would
carry
be
it.
kind of cool. Like going shopping and like just like buying some like Chanel and like
See, I'm
Versace.
not,
Girl, get you some
I don't
Versace,
really care
get
about
smelling
like
really
shit
cute.
No,
like that.
I know, but just imagine just spending the day being able to do that just one day and just being
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wearing
it would be
jewels
so nice.
and all
No,
stuff.
you're right.
Hell, I would love to
Spend
do
all
that.
that money on you instead of spending it on like other things that are not cool.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Well, I would love to see you in your new teeth.
Thank you. I liked her sense of humor. BBL. I can't do BBL. My frame's too tall and skinny. I couldn't carry it. I would look silly, and I probably couldn't carry it. Plus, I'm scared to get surgery. I don't want to get surgery for no reason. Heck no.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But
What you want, like a bigger butt?
no. I have a nice butt. I
See, I
have a.
don't.
I've
I mean,
always wanted
I'm
at
all
least.
skinny. No boobs, no butt, up and down, 6 foot tall. That's me.
No, I'm like kind of the same way, but just short. But I have to like I've gained a lot of weight since I've stopped using and been on the Sublocade shot. So now I have an ass, especially when I get clean. But I've always wanted to at least be a B cup. Like I would be happy with just a B cup.
Dude,
Like
that picture that Gina put up of you in the dress, you look like you have like a decent figure.
I was probably like really close out of my like little psych hospital stay after that picture. So like probably like 2 months after. So I really was probably only like 90 pounds in that picture, you know. But whoever wants to go next, Tracy, you're unmuted, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear you because it seems like your mic might not be working, which if that's the case, if you look down at the bottom where the microphone is and the hand and like the red button, if you swipe up and change your audio output, I'm not sure if it's on speaker or iPhone, but switch it and it might change so that we could hear you. If that doesn't work, there's going to be 3 buttons in the top right corner. And then you're going to click voice settings and just make sure that your output for your volume is all the way up. Still not hearing you. Let me see if your server muted. Nope, you're not.
Everybody seems like they're having this issue tonight now.
I knew how to like fix it on their end. I would be like, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. I just can't. I don't know what phone she has, you know, I don't know. So I guess we'll just go with the next person until she can.
Be ready.
I know I am.
That's all I'm saying.
Kybe Tone?
Because when you let what's her name start going, I noticed a flux in people. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so
Tina, you want to go?
I thought Kylie's home wanted to go.
Well,
Maybe
I
she can't get off mute. Hold on. Or go ahead, Tina. You're off.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, hi guys. So Lisa, I just had a question. I'm not sure if it was already asked or not. So the night that you were on the live and I guess everybody was calling the police and they made you I guess it was the hospital that you
Mm-hmm.
got taken to.
Yeah.
So was that were you having I was just wondering like your experience there, I guess. Were you having like withdrawals and stuff? And I didn't know if it was like
No.
a bad experience, if that kind of because I mean, if I had a bad experience, that would like scare me to go to like rehab. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No withdrawal. I mean, it sucked. I don't like not being able to do free will and feel like you're like locked up and can't, go leave and go where you want to go.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it sucked, but no, I got my methadone in there.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. I didn't know because, like, I didn't know if, you had withdrawals and stuff, if that kind of, would make you not want to go to rehab. But okay, that was all.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Good luck, Lisa. Can you guys stop me? I don't know how.
Oh, Skippity Pops, you've been up here for a while.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Um, I hear you talk about your methadone and all that, right? But the last 2 days, Tex told you she had somewhere for you to go. Villain yesterday had the lady on with you who said she was going to get you cleared again, right?
Yes.
So what's the problem, Lisa? What's the problem?
Did you
Paper.
miss the live this morning, or
Did I what?
did you miss the Discord from this morning, or no? Were you
I
in here?
saw, no, I saw pieces of it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Paperwork from the clinic is all that we're waiting on.
But you said that was facts.
They told me it was faxed.
Was it Hunter's mom, Lisa? Is that okay?
Yes.
Hunter's mom came up and explained the situation because she did a 3-way call with Lisa this morning to the
Right.
actual program that we've been trying to get her into, and
Right.
clarified what was going on and
Which
how it
was?
all went. Which, if you go back to the Discord call, which is on Kai's YouTube channel, I don't really want to like put words in her mouth. She explained,
Uh-huh.
and I can. I
I
know
mean,
that.
there's hours of them though. So what? What did she say in your words?
She said she's in the chat.
Oh, Hunter's mom is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's mom, do you want
Okay. So
to?
what about the one with Tech? Like, what's the problem, Lisa? What's the problem? There's something else going on that you don't want to go.
We've been making phone calls. A
But
lot of phone
Tech
calls the
was on
last.
here yesterday and said she would come and get her and take her. There was an open bed that would have gave her her methadone.
But what are they trying to get you into again? What kind of home? Like it's like a safe haven, right?
No, no. Tech said there was an open bed, not the safe haven, an open bed that would have gave her her methadone.
Okay.
So
Do
what's
you
the
want to
problem, Lisa?
explain what we're waiting for, or how the call went this morning?
Okay, but that's what Hunter's mom. So what's the problem? Why can't you go with Tech, Lisa? What's the problem?
Because Tech said that the bed would be open maybe today, maybe Wednesday. And if I left now, it would be a safe haven.
Lisa, 2 days ago, she was on the live and said there was an open bed for the next day. And then there was another one for Wednesday. Yes.
Oh, the next
Kim,
morning, the story was completely different.
Well, nobody said that.
Of course, nobody's going to say that. Of course, she's not going to come out and say that.
Well, Lisa didn't say that either, though.
say what? What did she say? I missed that part. What?
That there was a different story when you spoke to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's just between her and Tech.
I understand that, but she didn't even say that. You know, you're leading us to believe that you just don't want to go. Well, me, I'm gonna say me. I'm not gonna speak for nobody else.
Have you ever been to rehab?
Is your pills the problem, Lisa? Or do they not want to give you your Klonopin?
I honestly don't know when I go if they'll give them to me or not. No, I haven't even asked. I'm not worried about that.
You're not waiting till you get another script so you can take it with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
She just
like,
got
you can't fucking take it with you, moron. Like, what a fucking moron.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Oh,
you now.
fuck out of here.
Okay,
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to get another script to take it with me so they can take it off me as I'm going in the door. It's exactly what I'm waiting on. You nailed it, ma'am.
They obviously have never been to rehab, and that just proves it.
Go ahead.
Just want to say I've been where you are. I'm 10 years clean, and you have it in you. And I get it. It's fucking scary, and you don't want to go and do it. And I get it. You have to get your shit together before you go. But eventually you got to take that leap, and I have faith in you. I don't even know you. You're a stranger to me, but I've been just watching you, and you're beautiful inside and out, and I know you can do it.
Thank you.
I know you can. Because I was at the deepest, darkest pits, like the worst. And I climbed out of it. And it took every single cell of my being to climb out of it. But you can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. And I know it's fucking scary. Believe me, I know it's scary. But
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to lie to you. I never even went to rehab. I had the choice, and I went to my mother's house out in the middle of nowhere, and I had no vehicle, and I had nothing, nobody. She literally locked me in her house and for 2 weeks, and that's where I detoxed, and that's where I came off of everything. And then she took me 2 weeks later to get on Suboxone, and I was on Suboxone for about 6 years, and it saved my life. And it can happen. It's scary, and it sucks, and it's not fun, and it hurts. Every inch of your body is gonna fucking hurt. But if you've ever gone through it before, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like,
yes, ma'am.
It's not all about having to go to rehab, but it also takes accountability of someone that's gonna make you stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have faith in you. Like, I know you can do it. Like, I've just seen in the last few days, as much as people want to talk shit, I'm sorry, I can tell when you're fucked up and when you're not. And any addict can. And the last few days, you looked really well. Like, you really have. You've looked a lot better than you have on previous times I've seen you. So, there's no pulling the wool over the eyes here. Like I said, I'm still an addict. Even though I have 10 years clean, I'm still an addict. It's always going to be there under my belt. Like, but you can do it if you put your head, but it's fucking scary. You just got to take that step. And honestly, I don't know what is holding you back. I don't know. I've had sick kids, so I haven't really been on a lot. So I don't really know what the last few days have been like. But from what I have seen, your face looks better, your skin looks better, like you look healthier, per se. I mean,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you just got to know that there's people out there that do care. And there's just too many people that don't care anymore out there
Mm-hmm.
and think you're a lost cause, and don't think that, because you're not. Like, everybody's worth fighting for. So, just remember that in the back of your head. No matter how many people hate you and will cuss at you and call you names and troll your accounts and make you feel like shit, they don't matter. The only one that matters are you, yourself, and your family, and that's it.
I agree.
So just take that into consideration. I'm not here trying to be mommy and trying to play the role of you don't know what you're doing, because you do. You know. You already know, you've already admitted it, that you need help, like you need to do it, but just know that you can do it and it is there. Like, and I know I'm in Maine, so I'm a long ways away from you, but it can happen. And I would help you if you really needed it. And Kim knows my a way. I've messaged her on TikTok and she knows a way to get a hold of me. So if you need some other help, then I can help you try to any way I can. I just want to see you get back to the way you were, because I know that underneath it all, you're an amazing person and you can get back to that.
She
Thank
really is.
you.
And I requested you on Discord just so that you can message me.
Okay, well, I last time I couldn't figure out how to get from you guys to even hear me. Like, I couldn't figure it. I had to shut my phone off and restart it.
Oh,
So,
that's probably what it was. You probably had to just turn exit out of the app and then restart. So.
oh yeah, okay. I did it. So I'm glad I made it back, because I really wanted you to hear that, Lisa. Like, you're worth.
Oh, okay. Hunter's mom, you want to go?
I didn't do that.
She might have accidentally done it. It's okay.
I just wanted it to be known because that would have been really, I would have, no. Okay.
No.
So what, Kim, I heard you ask a question or say something about my phone call this morning. I just wanted to answer if you had a question for me specifically about this morning. I just wanted to answer that.
No, it wasn't for me. It was just for somebody else that was asking a question to Lisa about why she's not going to rehab. And then I just said that that you guys made a phone call this morning and it's in effect. But I didn't want to put words in your mouth because I don't know how the phone call went. I wasn't on the call, so that's what I.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you, but no, the phone call, the only thing they are waiting on is from the paperwork from her clinic. They said that they have faxed it. Even the guy at the facility that we spoke to this morning, he thought that he had them and they were not the correct papers. It was other papers from her clinic, but it wasn't the correct papers that she needed. So Lisa has a plan on what she is going to do on Monday to get those papers, because her clinic will be closed on Tuesday because it's election day. So she'll need to, I've gave her, my opinion and advice on how she needs to go about everything on Monday and how she needs to go about getting it and getting it done. So that way we can get her in there. So K-Tuck, was just assuming they would be closed. I know at where I work, unless you're actually staying with the clients that live there, most of our employees are off on election day.
I'm actually not sure if we'll be closed on Tuesday or not. I can't say. They close some
Okay.
days. You think they'd be open, and others, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know, honestly, if they're open or not.
Okay, and that's just me assuming, I just thought that maybe they would be since it was, that. But I mean, that's all they're waiting on, guys, is those papers. Lisa has instructions. She has, what she
Yes.
needs to do. The
Mhm.
gentleman at the facility told her, and I made some suggestions as well. What
Mhm.
Lisa does with that, you know, and Lisa, I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. And I told you this today. What you choose to do with it, it's up to you.
Mhm. No,
You know,
absolutely.
and so I mean, that's all I know to say, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming up and clarifying that. Thank you.
No, I know it wasn't you all. I know it was, it was other questions, and I appreciate the ones that have been nice to me. The ones that haven't been so nice to me, I hope and pray to God that you never need anybody to help you or help a loved one in your family get into a rehab center. And that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, just you have to ignore those people. I go by a saying, this is out of sight, out of mind. So if you're not reading those hate messages, you just won't even know they exist. You just gotta ignore them. And I'm so sorry that you're helping Lisa and you're receiving that amount of hate. That's really
You know what?
I
If it helps
apologize
her
to you
and
privately.
she gets to where she needs to be, um, there's no reason to apologize, because if I can help her get where she needs to be and get her life back and get her kid back, then it's worth it.
It's all
It's
worth
worth
it.
Yeah.
Well said.
So, all right, guys, I'm going to step down. Lisa, you know what to do if you need me.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna chime in. I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened. I got cut out. I didn't leave on purpose, but just so you know, I didn't.
Glad you came back up.
Okay. Well, just so you know, I'm still here for you. I pray that I'm praying for you, Lisa. That's
Thank
all.
you.
And I
Thank you,
just,
honey.
you're
Well,
welcome.
we hope you have a good night.
You too, guys. And just realize there's lots of people that want to see this amazing story.
Yeah,
A
I
year from now,
absolutely.
you're gonna be back, and
Her comeback would be like the most epic comeback
exactly.
for
Hey,
sure.
you could be a millionaire. Think of that. You
I
never know.
wish.
I know, I'm just kidding, but really,
Yeah, I
I really
wish.
wish you the best.
Thank you, Tracy.
You can do it. You can
Thank
do
you.
it.
Okay, Kai Tone, anything?
Yeah, I just have a question for Lisa. So for the last week or so, every night you've been talking about going to meetings and getting out at 9:15. For the last several nights you've been on here at 9:15.
Maybe this is her type of meeting that
Yes,
she'll
ma'am.
do today. Maybe this is
So,
a meeting,
okay.
anything more than just a meeting can happen with just two people.
I haven't gone the past couple days.
Okay, thank you for being honest. You also said you were going to show proof of your chip, which you didn't do.
Because she doesn't owe that to anybody.
I never said she owed anybody anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And she shouldn't have to.
But if she's going to say she's going to do it, then she should do it. It's called accountability.
Yeah, I should have just told them literally that I wasn't gonna do it on the live. That was my fault.
And
Instead of
that's your right, Lisa.
right. I
You
should have just said
don't
that.
mean shit to anybody, okay? Not a fucking thing. But when you put yourself out in the public
Yeah.
and yeah, for years, like people say, "Oh, I've been following you since this, and this." Girl,
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing you since your Facebook Live era. So
Oh,
it's been going on for what? What is that? 6 years ago?
what?
Yeah,
Facebook.
like 5 or 6 years ago was the Facebook era, and then it went to Instagram and then TikTok. So TikTok's been what, like 2 years?
Yeah, I think they say TikTok's 2 years. They could be right. I know it's been a while. Feels like forever, but yeah.
Also, some of these people coming up here kissing your ass, talking about don't listen to them, they're hypocrites, blah 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 blah. That
Mm.
haha Portia girl who was saying we were all hypocrites has like 10 videos about you just trashing you. So be careful who you take praise from because it's false praise. But
Yeah,
I truly do hope. Go ahead. I'm sorry, hon.
no, I was gonna say I honestly don't even want people to come up and honestly kiss my ass. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I would just rather have like normal, not too mean, not too
Oh
right.
no, I'm the same I'm the same way. Like I hate birthdays. I hate Christmas. Like I don't hate them, but like I feel stupid opening gifts and being like, "Oh, thank you." I'm not like
Comfortable, yeah.
yeah, I'm not that person.
Me
But
neither.
yeah, so like I truly hope that next week, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day, you're not here. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
No, I hope so
And
too.
I think that
Really hope
somebody
so
said
too.
earlier, looking back on old like pictures of you, Lisa,
Mhm.
you are an absolutely gorgeous girl. And
Thank you.
the dramatic change since Jay was taken, I don't even want to,
Yeah,
bring him up, but
even
the
since then.
yeah, the drastic change in that short period of time is scary. That causes health issues. And then if
Mhm.
you add in what you were doing or what you are doing, and I don't know, you could be clean for 4 minutes, 4 hours, 4 days. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't see you.
Yeah, not
But
enough time to heal your body in any
yeah,
way.
you could decide after this fucking call, you know what? Fuck it all. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do.
Mhm.
But
I could.
one other, yeah, and what you need to understand is if you are sincerely not have been using for the last 4 days, do not try to have one last hurrah before you go to rehab because that will be the one that will kill you.
Yeah, no, I actually am not planning at all on doing that,
We
believe it.
never plan to relapse, right? It just
Well, you're right.
like
No, you're right.
like we don't mark our calendar and like, oh, I'm gonna relapse on November 3rd. It sounds like a great day, you know? Just
Yeah.
my thing, I'm not gonna trash you because I'm just not gonna do it tonight. I can't. Too fucking tired,
I
and I don't
think
want to. What would you say, Kim?
I think she dropped. She's not
Oh,
up anymore. Yeah, she
all right.
left.
Well, I'm going to bed anyway. But just please keep her on track. If you truly are the friend you're claiming to be, don't let her miss out on this opportunity.
No, I know. I know. I've been trying. For real. But
All
thank
right.
you for coming up. I hope you have a great night.
You too. Bye.
So for all you guys giving Porsche a hard time in the chat, you're fucking stupid. You are insecure, and just because you are treating somebody like shit because you can't be nice. I don't know. You guys are just like, the way you think is absolutely insane. Like, treating somebody disrespectfully because they have a different opinion from you just shows that you're fucking clowns. Deadass.